All right, everybody. We are here today to talk about a multitude of titles, specifically some Walmart Steelbook exclusives. None of them 4K, but all of them still very special. The first three we're going to touch base on are the Walmart exclusives Shivers, courtesy of Vestron Video, Little Monsters, again, courtesy of Vestron Videos, and Kickboxer, which is courtesy of who again, Will?
I think that's just a Walmart exclusive based on the
Just
the mark
Walmart.
the packaging, I should say, yeah.
Okay.
So, Shivers and Monsters are, Vestron, and, Kickboxer, I guess, is Walmart exclusive.
Perfect. And I'm a huge fan of Shivers. So we'll open up with that one because Shivers, I think I know it's one of his most culty movies. A lot
Yeah.
of people really like Shivers and really, really dig it. But also at the same exact time, I still feel like it's still underappreciated for what it is, the practicality of it, the story of it, the David Cronenberg aspect of it. So that's my little Cliff Notes review of the movie itself. Do you have any thoughts on the movie itself while we show the Steelbook?
I'm trying to remember when I first saw Shivers. Yeah, I'm kinda with you. I mean, it's much more of, I guess, one of his, like, more low-key movies, so to speak,
Yeah.
like, not up there. I don't know if it's in, like, my top 5 Cronenberg, but, I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's definitely like a cult favorite. I don't know if it's a cult classic, but a lot of people tend to like it. I like it. It's been so long since I've seen it, so I'm excited to watch it again to see
Yeah.
how it holds up. But as you said, this is a Blu-ray transfer here. It's a Blu-ray Steelbook. So I have it with me, Chase. I don't know if you want to showcase yours. I mean,
Bam!
this out of
Spread eagle.
all of these, I think this is probably my second favorite. But I just love the color of this. And
It
Chase is
just
showing
looks
us
so
the
good.
yeah. And there's the inside. Check that out too. I love how it's kinda cool how they
Yes.
did these, and we'll get into this as well because at least with this one, and I think maybe Kickboxer, it's got, like, the original artwork in there on the left-hand side, inside the tray there, inside the case. So that's cool.
This is one of my new favorite steelbooks. I love
Yeah.
the green color grading of this right here.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was actually gonna ask you because I know I was gonna ask you before we rolled, but does it, like, around her face where almost, like, the water parts are, does it look like somebody left a dry sneeze on the front of your
Yeah, it
steelbook?
does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's just the way it's I'm gonna
Okay.
plug my laptop in, but you keep
Yeah.
going. I'll be back in 1
Yeah.
minute.
So, like, it's a very good steel book right here. It's super matte, very glossy finish all right here, and I have watched this before. I have the standard slipcover edition of Shivers as well. It's a perfectly serviceable and perfectly fine restoration, and it's a perfectly fine disc as well. Not a whole lot more to say about Shivers, but it's perfectly fine, or it's more than fine outside of the restoration. It's fantastic work. It does include a digital code on there as a package on here. Let me see. It comes with actually a plethora of special features as well. Audio commentary with Cronenberg, producer Dan Carmody, some interviews, some still galleries, theatrical trailers, which shout out, always watch those theatrical trailers. Gives you great insight into what things were presented at in the past, which is damn near became a motto for me at this point. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it about an 8. I love the Steelbook. If the restoration was more immaculate, it would probably be a 9, 9.5. Maybe a little bit more special features like some deleted scenes or something like that, which, can't always, wish for something that may or may not be there. But, yeah, that's my thoughts on Shivers, and that's really the only one I grabbed out of here actually, because the rest is all you, Will, outside of me just kinda going, "Oh, that looks cool."
Yeah, Shivers was, I forget what price it was, Chase, but for a little while, it was actually on sale. It was actually discounted, pretty significantly, more so than the
Yeah.
others because Kickboxer and Little Monsters, I think those were like 1998 or 1999, something like that, and
Yeah.
Shivers ended up getting down to like
It's
11 or
$11
12
shipped.
bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, for something like that, I mean, it's a no-brainer, and we should say, for those of you out there who already have the Vestron Video slipcovers, as far as, like, the special features are concerned, I'm pretty sure these are just ported over, but,
Yep.
again, if you're more of a Steelbook person or if you just wanna double dip and grab the Steelbook, if you happen to have grabbed this for that price, like I said, 11, 12 bucks, I mean, you really can't go wrong, you know,
Yeah.
for this. Great value for this movie, Yeah, I mean, as far as packaging, and again, I'm going off of the fact that these are ported over from that other the slipcover release. Out of 5, I mean, if we're just gonna go with artwork, because again, the transfers existed, it's not a new transfer, so, I don't really think it's fair for me anyway to kinda grade it that way. I'll just as far as a steelbook is concerned, I love the artwork on this. So, I'd
Yeah.
give this a solid, like, 4 out of 5. I love the color scheme. Really, really cool. So, and I don't know if we showcase this, but the Vestron J
Oh yeah, the
card,
way it feels is so premium.
it's cool. It's similar to their other they kinda went with what they did with their slips in terms of the silver aesthetic, right?
It's like very
More of like a
glossy.
glossy kind of finish. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
really like that. But yeah, I mean, I'll open up see what I got here because I got Kickboxer. We'll get into Kickboxer afterwards. Let's take a look at Little Monsters, which I actually like. So I don't like this movie more than Shivers. Two completely
Yeah.
different films. Um, Shivers, I think, it's more up my alley, but Little Monsters is cool. But I do love
That looks
this
nice.
artwork, and I mean, even on camera, doesn't do it justice in person. This artwork just kind of pops out at you, which I love.
Does it have the
Um,
matte? Because it looks very glossy. Does it have that little matte finish on any of the faces, or is it pure gloss?
nope, pure gloss.
Nice.
Pure gloss. I'm gonna open that up. So this is Little
Oh
Monsters,
yeah.
everybody, and
Yeah.
check that out. Look at the back there,
Yeah.
and
That's
they
nice.
perfectly capture that aesthetic, right? So again, this is the second Vestron,
Oh yeah.
awesome, second Vestron video release. And Chase, I don't know about you, I have, and we were talking about this before we went live. Like we both have like a decent amount of the Vestron slipcovers.
Mhm.
That whole line. I don't have all of them though.
I wish I did.
So I will say if this is like a kind of a preview or a taste of what's to come down the
Yep.
line, if they're going to be doing more of these, this is definitely something that I'm going to be interested in. Like I will
Yep.
definitely buy more steelbooks if they keep going with this aesthetic, with these type of colors and just the artwork. Like, and I don't mind the full gloss finish.
Yeah, yeah.
That's totally fine. But I mean, so far I'm really enjoying these. Little Monsters as a movie, like I'd give it like a 3.5 out of 5. Like it's okay.
Yeah.
It's got what's his face. It's got the kid who plays Elliot in ET in it. I forget the actor's name, but fun little movie. So I'd recommend checking it out if you guys can find it anywhere for streaming. Otherwise, I mean, again, this is like 19 bucks, 20 bucks at Walmart. Um, and Chase, you did store pickup for these, right?
No, I had mine shipped. I've had
Oh,
actually
okay.
2 things shipped from him, so I guess shout out. We're gonna have
Yeah.
another video dropping soon, a little bit touching more on the landscape of Walmart, but I do want to kind of just touch that if
Yeah.
people are curious versus going to the other video. I've had a good experience. The first one, what was it? I had Darkman delivered by them. I just didn't want to go
Yeah.
through Scream directly, and it was a decent price
Hmm.
and free shipping. And they just ship it in. I actually have it right here. They ship it in this. This is what
Hmm.
my thing came in. But this time they impressed me more because they had really thick cardboard that was surrounding
On
the
each side.
on each side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So like it's better than a bubble mailer and there was no scratches, no dings, and
Mm.
been impressed with Walmart so far in their shipping.
Yeah, I mean, I had these slated for pickup, and originally they were telling me release day, which is
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I actually got the notification for these yesterday that they'd be ready today, which is cool. So I got them a day
Hell
early,
yeah.
and I gotta say, man, dude, there's barely there. I mean, no, not even barely. There's no dings on these. I mean, these are in pretty good condition all around. So I'm really happy with that. So
Hell yeah.
and again, I don't know if that has to do with the fact that I picked them up from the store instead of getting them shipped, but either way, they would have had to ship them to the store. So,
Fair.
yeah, I mean, if this is, as I said, this is, and we'll talk more about this in our Walmart video. We're going to do like a follow up on Walmart just to kind of talk about how they're doing. So stay tuned for that. But, yeah, I mean, so far, I'm impressed. I love these colors though. I mean, this one I'd
They're
probably give
great.
like I'd give this a 4 out of 5, four
On
and a
pure
half out of
packaging
5.
alone.
Just on the packaging. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
again, I feel weird, like, rating the movies because these have already each of these movies, folks, at least Little Monsters and Shivers, they have Vestron slipcovers that are out there. So these are essentially re-releases on Steelbook. Again, same transfer, same bonus features, ported over, just available in a Steelbook. But again, if this is something that they're going to be doing with Walmart, I am all for it. I am on board.
Same.
So that is
Really like them.
that is Little Monsters, and now we'll get into Kickboxer. And as Chase said, everybody, these all have digital codes.
Yeah.
So
Voodoo,
Kickboxer,
if people are curious.
yeah,
That looks
try to get
really
that
nice.
close enough. Yeah. Now, I should kind of throw this out there for people that are
I love
curious because let's just take a look at the inside real quick.
Oh, so they're very similar to the Vestron ones, even though they aren't Vestron. I wonder what
They
do you know what company put these out? If they all have 3 similar arts, 2 Vestron, 1 different publisher.
well, these are, I mean, Vestron usually partners with Lionsgate. So
That's a Lionsgate movie?
yeah,
Oh, okay,
Kickboxer is
okay.
yeah, the disc is Lionsgate is on the disc, so Lionsgate is on there.
Right on.
Little Monsters, I believe, is also Lionsgate. Um, and Shivers is Lionsgate. So, and I know that Vestron has a partnership with Lionsgate, so most of these, I'm assuming, and even the ones moving forward, they're going to be most likely Lionsgate titles. Now, um, yeah, because it's interesting because see, they did the same thing with the poster art for Kickboxer that they did with Shivers. So,
Okay. Hell yeah.
but I should let people know that there's apparently a Kickboxer 4K in the works. So unless you really love this Steelbook, I mean, and again, I picked it up because I mean, $19, you know, it's not making or breaking the bank. And I really love the artwork. So, you know, I grabbed it. I'm a big Van Damme fan. So uh for me, it's not a big deal. Will I probably get the 4K? Yeah, most likely. This Blu-ray transfer is the Blu-ray transfer is okay. Like it's not the best version of the movie out there, to be honest, but I mean it's the best that we've had for a while. So that being said, I mean, I'm assuming if they're working on a 4K, that's most likely going to be, I mean, fingers crossed, you know, an uptick in quality, especially with HDR, Dolby Vision, if they go that route. So
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean, the 4K for most people, if it gets even solid reviews, it's probably going to be a no-brainer. It will most definitely be an upgrade over the Blu-ray. Seeing as this Blu-ray, I mean, again, it's kind of on like, I guess we could say more of like a mid-tier in terms of overall quality, right? So, I just wanted to shout that out in case people were wondering. So if you're willing to hold out for the 4K, it's probably coming at some point. We already got Bloodsport, so you know, Kickboxer is probably other than Bloodsport, I'd say Kickboxer is probably up there with Van Damme, one of his biggest movies, right? In terms of
Yeah.
notoriety, popularity. So, you know, I would expect to get a 4K of this, if not this year, then at least, you know, by some point next year. So it's definitely on the horizon. So I wanted to shout that out. And Chase, the last movie I have here.
Bonus round.
Yeah, so I happened to grab this, and that is the VHS triple feature,
I love that. It
which
really
is
encapsulates
94.
all of them.
Yeah, 90. It's 94, 99, and 85. So I'm a big fan of VHS 94.
Yeah, really
I
good.
like 85. I think 85 was actually pretty solid. I think out of all of these, 99 is probably the least favorite, followed
And
by
more misses.
85, and then 94 still kind of is at the pinnacle of the VHS franchise for me.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Chase before we went live here. I was debating whether or not to pick this up because when this was announced, I believe they also have I think they have a separate Steelbook for 99.
I think so.
Yeah, and they have standard Blu-ray slips for 94 and 85. And I was kind of like, okay, should I grab 99? But then I'm like, okay, well, if I get 99, there's no guarantee that they're going to do Steelbooks for the other movies. But I mean, VHS to me as a franchise, it's not every segment is great, you know.
Mhm.
They have their winners and losers, you know, so it's not necessarily the most consistent franchise for me. So to be able to just grab this for like 35 bucks was, for me, it was the route I decided to go on because again, uh 99 is not my favorite, and for me to spend money on a whole separate steelbook. Now, for those of you that are interested in the VHS 99 steelbook, I think it is also available on Walmart's
On Walmart.
website, and I
Yeah, it
think
is.
that's like 19 bucks or something like that. And it's actually
21.90
like
as of
the
this.
what's that?
$21.90 as of this. I kinda dig it.
Okay. Yeah, the cover art's actually really cool. I don't know, I
Mhm.
haven't seen extensive photos of it. I've only seen the cover, but
Yeah.
again, this is a pretty, much more of a straightforward, I mean, it's essentially like a almost like a, I don't know how we would describe it. It's a gloss finish. It's full gloss, but as far as like the effect, it's like almost like a static image there with the skull. But for somebody like me that's not like a major fan of the franchise, but I still enjoy enough of these segments that I would watch them again time to time,
Yeah.
this was a no-brainer. So, if you guys out there are in the same boat like me, and I'll show you guys the discs one more time. Let me take the discs out because I actually didn't. I think they
You
just
didn't
have the
the c
each cover.
covers.
Yeah. Damn, these discs are actually kind of hard to take out of here.
Yeah, that VHS, I looked it up while you were on there. I really like, kind of the medieval undertones it kinda seems to have on that
Hmm.
cover and the cosmic aspect on that VHS 99 steelbook. It looks
Yeah.
really nice. Don't really care much for just the girl screaming on the back cover art, but it's serviceable. Hell yeah.
So you got all three of the
That is
posters in there.
dope.
It's kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. That middle thing on there, that's all it is.
And I don't know if you guys saw. Let's show the back. Three tapes,
Yeah,
one
I
nightmare.
dig that.
So yeah, I
I
mean,
dig it.
again, I think it's a decent value. If you really like these
Mhm.
movies, I would definitely check this out. Otherwise, again, that 99 Steelbook is available, and 99 again overall in terms of the actual movie, it's not the best in the franchise in my opinion. It's not my favorite, but I do dig the artwork on that Steelbook. I just decided to go with the triple feature here. So
How much did you say? Maybe I just didn't hear about it. I don't know if you said it. How much was the 3-pack steelbook?
I think this was 34 and change.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, if you think
$11 for a
about it. I
movie.
mean, yeah, yeah. So, and it's Blu-ray, but again, I mean, VHS. This is
It
not the
works
type of
better.
movie that, because of how they're filmed, that this is found footage. I don't need a found footage movie on 4K. I don't.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Blu-ray is the way to go. And yeah, for 34 bucks, I mean, you're getting three movies. So, I mean, you think about it, it's a little more than. I mean, it's almost. I don't know. It's like 11 and change per movie,
No digital?
which isn't bad. It actually no
Okay,
digital
perfect.
code.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Just for those that were curious.
Yeah, no digital code with that one. But that's it. I mean, any closing thoughts, Chase? I mean, I'm pretty happy with these pickups. Again, the only
Mhm.
one that I was really questioning initially, other than VHS, I should say, was Kickboxer. Because again, knowing that the 4K is on the horizon, ultimately it's going to come down to whether or not you like it enough to double dip, and if you just really enjoy the steelbook art. So,
Yeah.
and I'm one of those people. I don't double dip often, but most of the time when I double dip, it's for a steelbook and then the standard slipcover.
Yeah.
If I like both. So, uh, and there's been many instances where I've done that. So that's really the only time that I will double dip is in that kind of situation. So in this case, having the Kickboxer Steelbook, I'll probably end up grabbing that 4K when it comes out eventually at some point in the future. So, but other than that, I mean, Shivers for that price, what would we say? It was like 11 and change or 12 bucks. I
That's
mean,
a
that's a
steal.
no brainer.
Yeah, just
And
for the Steelbook alone, it's art.
yeah. We should clarify though, it's back up to 1999 as of now.
Oh,
I mean,
is
that
it?
was like a yeah, I'm pretty sure it's backed up to 1999. So for
Damn.
those of you for those of you watching, just a heads up, it's I don't know how long it was discounted. I just
Yep, it
remember
is.
getting the notification for it and I kind of jumped on it
Same.
right away.
Same.
So we got lucky. But yeah, if you're out there and you're watching this and you got lucky and you picked up any of these, let us know in the comments if you ended up grabbing any of these steel books, and if so, what you guys think. But yeah, I'm excited, dude. I think if Walmart continues this partnership, supposed partnership with Vestron, if they do more of these Vestron releases, as I said before, I'm totally on that train. You know, I'll
Agreed.
end up picking up more of these down the line if they keep going in this direction. Because so far, I mean, again, we're only 2 titles, but the artwork is great. You know, I love what
Well
they did
worth it.
with these. So
Yeah, I'm on the same exact timeline as you in regards to that. I'm excited to see what they do. I always eagerly anticipate Vestron announcements. Whenever I see that they announce something new, I always get excited.
mm,
Not even just for they afford you to be curious, if that makes sense. I had no clue what the dentist was, and it was
mhm,
$11 for a trilogy. You know what
yeah,
I mean? Boom. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that. 3 movies to fully own, came with a digital code, this and that.
yeah,
They're just some of the best bang for your buck out there. And
yeah.
now that they're dipping into Steelbooks, which I don't recall them ever doing steels before. They
No,
could have
not
at
to my knowledge.
some point, but
Yeah.
I will kind of say that this is their first foray into it. I'm excited to see what they do of more, for sure.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, shout out to Vestron because you know everybody kind of gives like Vinegar Syndrome and Arrow, you know, because they're kind of like stealing the spotlight. They have been for the past year, but like Vestron, like for the prices
Yeah,
that they retail for, I mean, they are definitely worth the money. I mean, and you know, yeah, not everything is like a home run in terms of
yeah,
like the movies, like in terms of the quality, but that's kind of what Vestron has become known for. I mean, again, a lot of these movies are more like under the radar releases. But again, I mean, that's what's great about them is that they're really affordable. So yeah,
yeah.
I'm excited for what they're going to be doing with Walmart if there's more in the pipeline.
Absolutely
So
agree.
yeah, with that being said, that's it for this video, folks. Stay tuned because we are going to kind of do a kind of an updated state of physical media, focusing specifically on Walmart and where they are. I mean, it's March. We're 3 months into the year now, with Best Buy being out of the picture. So we're going to be talking about that. So stay tuned for that. If you like what we do on this channel, if you like physical media, movies, entertainment, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. So when we post content like this, you guys will be notified. We appreciate you guys checking this video out. We appreciate the support, and we'll see you guys soon. Thank you.
Later, everybody.